Sophie, what's the one thing everyone says you need to succeed?
Hard work? Discipline?
Try again.
Motivation?
There it is. Find your why, get inspired, just believe in yourself.
Yeah, every productivity video says that.
And how's that working for you?
I mean, I get super motivated on Sunday nights. I plan everything perfectly. Monday morning, I can't even get out of bed.
Every week?
Every single week. What's wrong with me?
Nothing. The advice is what's broken.
Wait, what?
Motivation isn't the solution. Motivation is the trap.
How is wanting to change a bad thing?
Because you're not failing because you want it too little. You're failing because you're relying on something your brain was never designed to sustain.
Okay, now I'm listening.
Let me show you what's actually happening. Sunday night, when you're planning your perfect week, what does that feel like?
Honestly, amazing. Like I've finally figured everything out. I'm gonna wake up at 6, work out, meal prep, study for 3 hours. I feel unstoppable.
That feeling has a name. It's called a dopamine spike.
The happy chemical?
Not happy. That's a common myth. Dopamine doesn't make you happy. It makes you want. It's the anticipation chemical.
So when I'm imagining my perfect future self,
Your brain is flooding you with dopamine because you're anticipating a reward. The problem? You haven't actually done anything yet.
wait, so I get the reward feeling without doing the work?
Exactly. Your brain gives you the chemical payoff just for imagining success. It's like your brain is paying you up front for a job you haven't started.
Oh no, so by Monday morning?
The dopamine is gone. You already got paid. Your brain has no reason to motivate you anymore.
That's why Sunday me feels like a superhero and Monday me can't function.
Sunday you is high. Monday you is sober. And here's where it gets worse.
Of course it does.
The more you imagine success without taking action, the more your brain learns that imagination is the reward. So every time you plan and don't follow through, you're actually training your brain to prefer fantasizing over doing.
Oh my God, I've been getting high on planning and wondering why I never execute.
And then you blame yourself. I have no discipline, I'm so lazy, what's wrong with me?
Yeah, that's exactly what I think.
But it's not your fault. You're fighting a system that's rigged against you.
So what am I supposed to do? Just never get excited about goals?
No, just understand that excitement isn't fuel. It's exhaust. It's a byproduct, not the engine.
So if motivation isn't the engine, what is?
We'll get there. But first, you need to understand why willpower won't save you either.
Okay, so motivation crashes, fine, but can I just push through with willpower?
How's that been going?
Not great, but I thought that's because I'm weak.
You're not weak. Willpower isn't a character trait, it's a resource. And like all resources, it runs out.
Wait, it's limited?
Completely. Think of it right at your phone battery. Starts at 100% when you wake up. Every decision you make drains it.
Every decision?
Every single one. What to wear? -2%. Check Instagram or not? -3%. Healthy breakfast or fast food? -5%. By noon, you're at 60%. By dinner, you're running on fumes.
That's why I can resist snacking at 9 a.m., but by 9 p.m., I'm demolishing a bag of chips in bed.
Exactly. It's called decision fatigue. And here's what most people don't realize. It's not about the size of the decision, it's about the quantity.
So even tiny choices drain me?
Every choice is a withdrawal, which is why by the end of the day, when you need willpower most, you have the least of it.
So I'm just fighting a losing battle all day?
Only if you're relying on willpower, but there's a better way.
Which is,
Stop making decisions.
how do I stop making decisions?
You make them once, then you automate them.
Let me show you what I mean. Two people want to eat healthier.
Okay.
Person A keeps junk food in the house. Every day, multiple times a day, they have to decide, eat it or don't. That's 5, 10, maybe 15 decisions every single day.
And by nighttime, when their willpower is dead,
They eat it. Then they feel terrible. I have zero self-control.
that's me. I am person A.
Person B doesn't keep junk food in the house. How many decisions do they make?
0?
0. The battle doesn't exist. They're not more disciplined, they just remove the need for discipline.
So they designed their environment instead of fighting their brain.
Exactly. And this applies to everything: working out, studying, waking up early, focusing on work. The people you think are naturally disciplined aren't relying on willpower. They've built systems that work whether they feel like it or not.
What does that actually look like?
Instead of saying, "I'll work out when I'm motivated," they go to the gym at the exact same time every day. Same slot, no decision.
So it becomes automatic.
Right. Your brain loves patterns. Once something becomes habitual, it takes less energy to do than not to do. But here's the trick most people miss.
What?
You have to make it stupidly easy at first.
How easy?
So easy you can't say no. Don't start with, "I'm going to work out for an hour." Start with, "I'm going to put on gym shoes."
Just put on shoes? That's it?
That's it. Once your shoes are on, you'll probably go to the gym. But even if you don't, you're building the pattern. The pattern is what matters.
So I'm not trying to crush the goal, I'm just trying to show up.
Exactly. Because showing up builds identity, and identity is everything.
What do you mean identity is everything?
Let me ask you something. Right now, today, do you see yourself as someone who works out?
I mean, I want to be that person.
But are you?
No.
That's the problem. You're trying to build habits that contradict who you believe you are. And when there's a conflict between your actions and your identity, identity wins every time.
So I'm sabotaging myself?
Not sabotaging. Your brain is protecting your sense of self. Deep down, you don't believe you're the kind of person who works out. So even when you force yourself to go, your brain is whispering, "This isn't you. This isn't who we are."
And eventually I quit because it feels fake.
Exactly. This is why motivation and willpower fail long term. They're forcing you to act like someone you don't believe you are.
So how do I change who I believe I am?
Every action is a vote.
A vote?
Yeah. Every time you work out, you're casting a vote. I am someone who works out. Every time you study, you vote, I am a learner. Every healthy meal is a vote for, I am someone who takes care of myself.
So I'm not trying to hit a goal, I'm trying to become a different person?
You're trying to collect enough votes that your identity shifts. And here's the beautiful part.
What?
You don't need every vote. You just need more votes for the new identity than the old one.
So if I skip a workout?
It's one vote. It doesn't erase the others. Just make sure the next vote counts.
That's way less pressure than I ruined everything.
Because it's not all or nothing. Change isn't binary. It's just momentum in one direction or the other.
And the more I vote for the new me, the more natural it feels?
Until eventually, not doing it feels weird. That's when you know your identity has shifted.
Okay, let me make sure I understand this. Motivation fails because it's a dopamine spike that crashes as soon as I stop imagining.
Right.
Willpower fails because it's a limited battery that drains with every decision.
Yep.
Systems remove the need for decisions, and identity makes the actions feel natural instead of forced.
Now you've got it.
So every time I've tried to change and failed, it wasn't because I'm broken or lazy.
You were using the wrong strategy. You were fighting your brain instead of designing around it.
And the people who seem naturally disciplined
Aren't relying on motivation. They built systems that work on autopilot and an identity that supports those systems.
So they stopped waiting to feel like doing it?
They stopped waiting. And here's what most people never realize.
What?
You don't need to feel motivated to take action. Waiting for motivation is what keeps you stuck. Action creates motivation, not the other way around.
Wait, so I just start even when I don't feel like it?
You start especially when you don't feel like it, because that's the vote that counts most.
Okay, so what should someone do right now if they're stuck in this cycle?
Pick one behavior, just one. Make it so small you can't say no. Remove every bit of friction. Then start voting.
And when they inevitably mess up?
Vote again tomorrow. That's it. No guilt spiral, no starting over, just the next vote.
No, I failed, so I quit?
No point. You're not trying to be perfect. You're trying to become someone different. That happens one vote at a time.
This actually changes everything about how I think about goals.
Good, because next time,
We're going to talk about why you can't focus anymore.
Let me guess, it's not just my phone?
It is your phone, but the reason isn't what you think.
Of course it's not.
That's why you're here. Subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.